Welcome to our channel. Today we how to authenticate with AuthKit in Bubble applications step by step clearly. To authenticate with AuthKit in Bubble applications, start by creating a new Bubble application or open an existing one. Ensure you have an account with AuthKit. Log into your AuthKit account and create a new application in the AuthKit dashboard. Retrieve the API key and application secret from the AuthKit dashboard. In your Bubble application, navigate to the Plugins tab. Search for and install the API connector plugin. Once the plugin is installed, open the API connector. Click on Add another API to set up the AuthKit API. Label this API as AuthKit. In the API configuration, add a new API call for the authentication endpoint. Set the method to POST. Enter the AuthKit authentication endpoint URL. In the body of the request, include the necessary parameters such as the API key and user credentials. Ensure to set the content type to application/JSON. After setting up the API call, initialize the call to check that it, if successful, save the API settings. Now, go to the Design tab in your Bubble application. Add an input field for users to enter their credentials. You may need input fields for the username and password. Include a button labeled Login for users to submit their credentials. In the Workflow tab, create a new workflow that triggers when the Login button is clicked. Set the workflow action to call the AuthKit API you configured. Map the input fields to the API parameters accordingly. After calling the API, add a step to handle the response. If the response indicates a successful authentication, redirect users to a new page or show a success message. If the authentication fails, display an error message prompting users to try again. Test the authentication process thoroughly to ensure it works as expected. Adjust any settings or configurations as necessary based on your testing outcomes. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.